green flag is out. We're underway from Texas. Caution flag is out for the first time already, though. It only comes out of lap number 4. Alex Murray collected. He was charged up to 41st spot and now has significant damage after some 3-wide racing in the back.
Yeah, it looks like just slight amount of impatience, I think, here. Take a look. These are guys battling for 40th right now. You can see that 7 car. I think the 30 had a little checkup moment and got involved in the 7 there. We're going to have to look at that at another angle. It was a very unusual crash. They came out of the corner. The 30 car had a checkup for the 98 who went through the grass. The green car up there on your screen. He's going to cut through the grass here. He has to check up the 30 car, and that checkup led to a move that ended up putting the 9 and the 7 car heavy contact into the wall, and I think their days might be done unless they can get those cars repaired. They have a long way to go, but that 7 car looks pretty toast. Anderson's just trying to hold on right now. He's running about a quarter lane up, which ain't much, but it's enough to where the tires are going to be a little hotter than everybody around him if he isn't careful. He's got to be able to find a line and get down to that white line. That white line is the best friend as they're wrecking on the front straightaway. We want Petrovic. The 30 cars involved as well. We got a caution out for the second time today on lap 10. Juan Petrovic's involved in the 90 car. He has no more rear bumper there, and he is going to end up bringing out the second caution. I don't believe it was his fault necessarily. We're going to have to take a look at this caution right here and see what happened. It happened coming off of turn number 4. See here, the 90 car on the bottom here. 30 hit the wall and just turned the 90. Oh, you hate to see it. Juan Petrovic, he got wrecked early in Talladega on the opening lap, and just 10 laps into this one, heavy rear end damage.
Oh, Adam Benefiel has been able to charge his way all the way to the lead. Do one more run to the corners. Team Conti's been up and down this season on speed, but it's going to be a Conti car that starts stage 1 with a bang. Adam Benefiel wins stage 1. I don't think he really likes it. I think he's just pushing for the caution. Caution flag is out. It's a car around in turn 4. Gregory Robinson and the Horizon entry car has parked it.
What on earth? It looks like he just went in the corner and he didn't turn.
Obviously something broke.
I mean, not in the car. I mean, his wheels. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I'm looking at his in-car here. Let's just see. Goes into the... Oh, golly. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, Justin. Any idea what could have happened there?
I think the wheel decalibrated. Quite simply as that. Lost control of the car, and by that point, he just ends up stopping it once the momentum takes him to a full stop.
Here, because that explains the entire top 15's characteristics for the last handful of laps. Oh, around go Dustin Hall down to the backstretch. The 33 car spun him out. 33 takes out Dustin Hall down the backstretch, and forget the fuel. We're done. One car brings out the caution on lap 126.
Under caution. Now it becomes a question, do we see more tires that's burned up here? As that all started off turn 2.
Gosling. Let's take a look here in that 33 car. Gossett. Let's try that again. Gossett. There we go. He's down on the bottom, got a little loose, just came up and turned that one car right around. I can tell you right now that one car is not going to be happy about that, and neither is the entirety of the top 10 that was saving gas for the last handful of laps. That brings out this caution. Let's ride on board with him to see exactly if there's anything he could do to avoid getting into the left rear quarter panel on a straightaway. We'll have to take a look. Let's see. Goes into the corner. Nice and shallow. He has a little bit of a run. One car slides up off the bottom. He puts his nose in there, gets him a little tight. One car holds him to it. And then he got loose, and he decides to spin him out. So, not the best of decisions out of that 33 car.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. A big block Hodgson off of Miller's front high side. 1 to go in stage 2. Miller squeezes on the 12. Hodgson tries to wrap the bottom. Side by side as Miller plows his way past Hodgson. Miller able to take the lead for Altus Esports down the back straightaway. One more chance for Ascend as Hoffman goes 3 wide in the battle for third. No chance for Hodgson. coming out of the checker flag for the stage. Green and white checkered ways for Robert Miller. He holds off Hudson, Paul Hill, Hoffman, and Delaney, the top 5.
Oh, there's a wreck on the backstretch. Devin Medeiros sideways on the backstretch. That's going to bring out a caution. Caution's going to come out. Devin Medeiros got into. I think that may not be something that may have looked accidental. Oh my goodness, that's gonna change everything. Oh my goodness, let's take a look at this. You see it? Look, go back into like turn 2. You see right here that 98 of Williams. He's coming up. He just, oh my golly, he gets him all the way up to. Where are you taking him, man? You're taking him up to the wall. He's mad about it and he spins himself out afterwards. I hate to see that, but you know. Yeah, the 98 just shoved him up the hill. They're battling back here for 20 plus something. This is not a time. You're the last cars on the lead lap, and you're battling for this. I mean, golly, that's unfortunate is the word I think I'll use on the air here.
You're not going to believe this. Live action, tech issue. Robert Miller is gone. He is no longer on the track. Jonathan Delaney takes the lead with a tech issue.
Oh my goodness. What, that is the most heartbreaking thing. He had this race won. He had it won. But just like that, dropped due to upload packet loss. Oh man, you gotta feel for Robert Miller. This is probably the most heartbreaking ending I've seen in the full length cup challenge to date, and I cannot believe it. That is so heartbreaking. As cars making different strategy calls here at the end, that is just so unfortunate. You cannot believe what you just saw. Caution!
Caution flag is out once again. It's this time at the back of the field, and guess who went around? The 20 again.
Yeah, but this time, remember we were talking about the 2 car diving it in deep on these restarts? Yeah, I think that may be the 2 car diving in a little too deep. Got into the left rear quarter panel of the 20. Let's take a look at that. You'll see him here going down the backstretch, even, not a problem. 20 dives it in, a little wider arc, but the 2 car just slams on the gas, gets into him, and sends him up into the wall. Dev, I don't know if that's something that Devin did wrong. I'd like to get on board with the 2 car. If we can see like they're on board, that would really tell us like what happened here. Let's take a look. So you see him riding back. This is about a lap before it happens. He's right all over the rear bumper of the 20 car. 2 car has been really good at diving it in deep and causing other guys to, you know, getting into other guys, moving them out of the way. We saw that earlier in the race. This time by, he had a high arc. He's going to get a good run, hammered down the back straightaway. He's going to get a huge run, actually. He has a little bit of speed, but not enough to where he can make it pass quite yet. He dives down anyway, hits that gas, and just spins him out. My guess is that he wanted a caution. That's my opinion, but I can tell you what, that was not a pretty picture.
They'll get things fired off here in a hurry. Can Paul Hill hold on in his car? Trying to maintain speed here, a little bit quick to the restart zone. A push by Gossett.
Whoa!
That pushes Hill off the bottom. Gossett bullies his way for the race lead.
That might be a penalty. That 33 made a move, changed lanes before the start-finish line. We don't have live race control, but that's something that will be reviewed at the end of this thing. Holy cow, side by side for the lead, 9 laps to go. That 33 shoved the 26 into the corner to where he had to get in the grass. He slides up the hill, he's trying to make it work on the top. 33's being a bully right now, trying to move his way up to the front. Doesn't matter how he does it, he's gonna rear end people, he's gonna move people out of the way, he's gonna try and take this win away from Paul Hill at any cost. That's what that 33's doing right now.
Derek Heitman also pushing the back of Gossett to move him forward. Put Gossett to the race lead. Now it's the question, can he hold on for 8 more laps? Hill trying to reset things as he moves to the bottom. Hudson looking to take away 3rd spot also.
My goodness, I cannot believe what I saw on that restart. But 33's got it right now, but if I were at 33, I would not want to see that 26 in my rear bumper, knowing what I did. Yeah, take a look right here. Yep, he gets onto his rear bumper. He's going to move him up the hill. He's down to the bottom. And now side by side for the lead with 6.5 laps to go. Nolan Hodgson in the 12. We saw him win in Atlanta. We'll see if he's able to do it again. Maybe that 26 making the bottom work. He's slick up into the door. The 33 hanging on to it, crossing the stripe with 6 laps to go. Who will it be? That 26 got the run down to the bottom. 33 loses the lead, and that 26 takes it back in a dominating fashion.
Now Hill tries to block both lanes, all while Hodgson tries to take away second. Coming up 5 laps to go from Texas. Hill clips the apron. Here comes Gossett. Gossett boosts. Hill blocks hard. Gossett taking 3 wide. The 12 trying to poke underneath. Now pushed down as Hodgson tries to stay to the bottom. Gossett pushes up. And now it's Nolan Hodgson 4 wide for the race lead.
Oh, this is awesome. Let's go. Heitman trying to make it a big wide move, but that's not going to work. More contact. Hills in the side of Gossett. Up front, Nolan Hodgson. He's a happy guy running in the lead. Oh, contact and already to the wall. Goes to 26 at 33. Bullied him into the wall. Took him out. Just like that. Nolan Hodgson with the lead. Now Derek Heitman in second, trying to chase him back down. But Nolan Hodgson in that gold Chevrolet pulls away with just 3.5 laps to go.
He's got a buffer, and it's growing in fast. Gossett retakes second. They're going to have to close up rapidly if they want any sort of chance here. Last time by the stripe, these drivers recording near identical times to the race leader. 29.7s aren't going to do it. They need to run in the 6s or the 5s possibly with 3 laps to do it and clean track ahead outside of 1 lap car.
We're down to it. Coming to get 2 laps to go in this race. Battle for 4th is still raging on, but it's the top 3 we're paying attention to right now. Nolan Hodgson got this in the bag right now, but Gossett's all over the rear bumper trying to make it work as they're all over the place back for 5th and 6th. Still the top 3, 4 unchanged. Back in the back of the field, you see the 6 car Delaney getting up near the side of Roman. More contact, still trying to hang on to it. No one is around. They're hanging on to the race car. You'll see cars all over this racetrack trying to make it work. But Nolan Hodgson, his 2-tire strategy as he comes around to get the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Texas. He's got it right now in that gold Chevy. Will he be able to hang on through turns 1 and 2? Looks good. He's got just a half a lap to be able to become a 2-time winner in the Full Length Cup Challenge.
Been a battle all night long. Strategy calls have seen him come up to the front. Took 2 tires to gain some track position. But it all came down to a sprint to the end. Nolan Hodgson will come out of turn 4 and take the checker flag. He wins at Texas.
All right. He's a happy guy. Look at him. He's exhausted. Man, he just laid his head back like he's just took a big sigh of relief. 1 car went through the grass there at the end to be able to come across the line. But that 12 car did the right thing, made sure that bully didn't win, ended up getting the win today. Nolan Hodgson into the 12, took 2 tires. His strategy, his plan worked perfect for him. He is going to be the winner of the Hawk 2 of 400 here at Texas in the Full Length Cup Challenge.